Yeah. God's doing a great work in me for sure, and certainly He purposed me straight for His purpose, purposely my first degree. God's doing a great work in me, a one that's serving me. I'm serving He, that means I'm serving three, doing it perfectly. He picked me up and threw me in the promised land, let me know that I'm the man, and He's still been promising. Brought me up from bottom, man, had to slap from 5 like domino. He upheld His right hand, still dominant, honoring the righteous. Yo, it's your big bro, Mr. Israelite, coming to you live in effect, letting all these people know, all you good people know that it's real life. And I know I don't sound like Israel, but I want to reassure you that this is real. Alright. We back live in effect, man. I think I'm on, this is E2 True Hollywood Stories. And I think I'm on episode 7, part 7. So let me see. We on E7. I'm trying to keep track of this. Alright. This is the father of my children cheated on me with his mother, and now she's pregnant. She on part 10, I'm on part 7. Alright. It looked like maybe it's 2 part 10s. Okay. No, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up and prime it up. I don't want to do too much talking cause hey, she talking enough for the both of us. I ain't gonna lie. What the heck? Let me go on and pop her up. Pow! So look, this is how we gonna do this. I'm gonna go ahead and start this off, and I'm gonna only interject when it's time, because these videos, they're not supposed to be this long, but they long. So it's a 10-minute video. I don't know how we stretched it out to 30 minutes. That's insane. We ain't doing that no more. We playing the video. Let's go.
This is part 10 of the father of my child cheated on me with his mother, and now she's pregnant. And for the motherfuckers who talking shit, that's still the father of my child, even though the baby is not here in this world. Stupid. But anyways, remember when I told her that I caught...
I normally do the recap. I didn't do the recap. I know I just said I wasn't going to be talking either, and now I'm talking. Listen, that's what you here for. You here to listen. You listen to this story that I got to say. She did. I didn't do the recap on this one, so let me just do a quick recap. The recap is... She said the father of her child, and then her mother said, yo, you ain't got the father of your child. Yo, you really been sitting there watching your little brother this whole time? What are you talking about, girl? You misled us all. And now you want to, this is what you got to say? She misled us. It's not even her child that she dropped off to her mother while she talk about, let me see, where's my grandbaby, and stormed out because she was mad because the grandbaby wasn't there. The grandbaby is really her little brother. And then the dude, the dad, the husband, he heard that and he still believes she pregnant. I think he was just happy that she was getting cussed out and they was onto that. Whatever. But let me go back. Yeah, she lied to us and said like she got her son. She don't have a son. She got a little brother that she's pretending is her son. All right.
This is part 10 of the father of my child cheated on me with his mother, and now she's pregnant. And for the motherfuckers who talking shit, that's still the father of my child, even though the baby is not here in this world. Stupid. But anyways, remember when I told her that I called the police on her about all the nasty shit that she did to the father of my child? She's basically scared as fuck because, of course, the police haven't left yet, because the biological father is still detained. And of course, they're still trying to get information on how this happened and what exactly happened, because the mother ain't talking. But the whole time I never told, because I knew eventually she was going to get caught. very fucking soon. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. But while the biological father is still detained, he's still questioning the reason why he's actually detained. Like, he don't even know. Of course, he think it's the incident that happened with the mother. But the whole time, that ain't the motherfucking case. The mother ends up telling the police that the biological father has been raping the father of my child since he was 9 years old. And basically, she couldn't really speak about it because he was going to end up unaliving both of them. Because he didn't want the secret to get out of him raping his son. And, because he's, on the other side. But he was so paranoid.
What?
Still questioning the reason why he's actually detained. Like, he don't even know. Of course, he think it's the incident that happened with the mother. But the whole time, that ain't the motherfucking case. The mother ends up telling the police that the biological father has been raping the father of my child since he was 9 years old.
The father of her child has been raping the father of her child? She's saying this wrong. Oh, look at that. 111. All right now. I'm just telling y'all, I don't be doing this on purpose.
Telling the police that the biological father has been raping the father of my child since
the father of her child
father has been raping. The mother ends up telling the police that the biological father has
the biological father, which is the one that got caught in the act. All right, he's detained right now. The biological father
been raping the father of my child.
Has been raping the father of her child. He's been raping himself. Or he's been raping the other dad? The husband? What are you saying?
Since he was 9 years old. And basically
So he's been raping the son since 9. But you're just now saying something. You got to go to jail now too, if that's true.
He couldn't really speak about it because he was going to end up unaliving both of them. Because he didn't want the secret to get out of him raping his son. And, because he's, on the other side. But he was so paranoid for years about this situation to where he ended up still trying to unalive them both. And that's why she's laying in the hospital bed now because of this incident. Now, this is what she's telling the police, y'all. And this is a motherfucking lie. The whole entire thing. A lie. But the police officer knew something was up. Somebody motherfucking lying. Because at first the mother said that she didn't know who did it. She couldn't describe the person who did anything. But now all of a sudden it's the biological father. Dumbass nincompoop. So of course the police is writing down every single thing that she's saying. And both of the police officers stepped outside of the door to sit and have a conversation with each other and see what's really going on because they know something is up. Somebody lying. So the police end up trying to tell the mother something to basically get answers, real answers out of her. So they end up confirming to the mother that her son is missing. Thinking that, she was going to break down and cry and tell exactly what the fuck is going on. But that bitch don't give a fuck. She do not care about her child for real. And of course, she had already knew that he was missing because of me. I end up telling her. When I tell you she did not care about the father of my child. She just wanted her name to be cleared up so that she won't get caught basically fucking her child and end up getting pregnant by him. But this is what catches every single body in a motherfucking lie. Especially the mother. So the father of my child ended up texting his mother. And he said, "Mom, text me to let me know that you okay. I love you. Please text me back as soon as possible." At that point, what type of love is this?
Yeah, what type of love is this? Because for the son to just now be worried about, it's been so much that happened. And he just now trying to see if his mama alive is crazy. Where did you go when you ran off a day ago?
Huh? That shit really made my skin crawl. But y'all probably wondering how in the fuck he's sitting here texting her and he left his phone at the house. Because that punk ass nigga ain't even missing for real. He not missing for real. Remember when I told y'all about me finding that motherfucking condom in his motherfucking car? Remember when I told y'all that wasn't his mother condom, that was actually his condom? That condom that he used for that motherfucking gnat when he was cheating on me? That's where the fuck that bitch ass nigga at. Of course y'all finna ask, how the fuck you know? How the fuck you know? Let me tell you this though. The mother knows 100% that that is her child texting her. Because no one has this girl's number but the mother and his punk ass. Yup, he used her motherfucking phone to text his motherfucking mama. And they was real motherfucking close too. They was going out together. Like they was always hanging around with each other. Texting each other. Even on the phone with each other 24/8 talking about me. Calling me dumb and all types of shit. How the fuck I'm dumb, bitch, and I don't even know what the fuck going on at the time. Y'all just motherfucking nasty. Y'all probably asking, do that girl know that the mother doing that shit to her motherfucking child? You'll see. And yes, this bitch knew the whole time about me. They wouldn't be sitting here gossiping about me for no motherfucking reason. That hoe just didn't give a fuck. I always wonder, why do bitches like being a side bitch any motherfucking way? You don't get no benefits off that. You're nasty. But as soon as the mother seen that motherfucking message, she ended up calling him. Her not knowing, when she ended up calling her motherfucking child, the phone was on speaker. So that net ass hoe heard every motherfucking thing that she about to say to her motherfucking child. And guess what she ends up saying? Did you get my message? He's like, what message? She said, the message that I fucking sent you. She ends up saying, sorry I got you into this shit, but please tell no one. So the father of my child like, what the fuck is you talking about, bruh? I'm trying to see if you okay. Like, are you okay? What is going on? Where are you? She ends up telling him like, I'm in a hospital. I had to get surgery. I got stabbed multiple times. But I'm okay. But it's really something that I need to tell you. If you really love me, you'll keep your mouth closed and just go with the plan that I'm about to tell you to do. So, of course, the father of my child looking crazy as fuck because he don't know what's going on. He don't know. So she ended up saying, I'm pregnant. So the net asshole looking like, pregnant? And of course the net asshole said, by who? The father of my child ended up dropping that motherfucking phone. And basically confirmed to the net asshole that, of course, she's pregnant by him. So the net asshole feelings hurt. She over there boo-hooing crying like she the motherfucking main character. Bitch, you is a motherfucking side piece hoe. Why the fuck you crying so motherfucking hard? What's going on? How the fuck could you do this shit to me? This is so fucking disgusting. This is nasty as hell.
It is. It is. It don't matter who the main character in this movie is. All of y'all the side characters. Everybody, there is no lead. Nobody has the lead. You seem like the lead because you're the one narrating, but you not the lead either. This sick, twisted, demonic scheme of a story is, it's full of main characters. She the least of the characters. Anybody the main character, it ain't her. She just came here episode 10. By my calculation, on my watch, she's episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6? It's the 6 or 7? She one of them. I don't know. I don't even know what episode we on no more. I keep forgetting. I think this is 7. I think this is 6. Or 7.
You really fucked your mother? The father of my child ain't saying shit. He's quiet as fuck. So the mother even got quiet. Only because she didn't even know that she was on fucking speaker and she heard every motherfucking thing that she motherfucking just said. So now she's trying to bribe that motherfucking Nat into basically shutting the fuck up and don't say nothing. Or she'll pay her. And it wasn't no little chunk chain, y'all. It was not no little chunk chain. The Nat contemplating on if she wanna, speak up or shut the fuck up. But she's still looking at the father of my child like, what the fuck is going on? He's more so in shock, like he wasn't expecting none of this shit to happen. But the father of my child sat there and asked her one simple fucking question. He said, what exactly did you text to my phone? The mother said, I text you and told you that I was pregnant by you and that I was sorry. The father of my child ended up saying, your husband know. So she's like, where's your phone? Where's your phone? He ends up saying it's at my house. Then he ends up saying, your husband has a whole nother device that's connected to your phone, and everything that you send, it comes straight to him. So he knows. So the mother ended up saying, can you please come to the hospital? Please come to the hospital. Her not even knowing that his car is gone. I totaled that bitch out. So he ended up saying, my car is totaled. I don't have my car anymore. When she found that condom in the car, she totaled the car. We end up getting a whole wreck because of that condom. And this is why I told you to say that it was your condom. So now the father of my child is basically realizing that this one lie he told just opened up a can of hella motherfucking truth. The truth about him getting molested by his mother and every motherfucking thing else. So he ended up asking that ass hoe to take him to the hospital. I mean, of course, she's crying and she looking crazy as fuck. And she was like, how much is you gonna give me? And she was talking to his mother. Y'all, why in the hell this girl told her $10,000? Y'all know what that bitch did? Kept her motherfucking mouth closed and took his ass to that motherfucking hospital. But my thing is, why in the fuck would you try to tell him to come to the hospital and he's been missing? You think they ain't finna question this man? Do you really think that he got the balls to sit there and just not tell the truth? That man is pussy. He about to tell on your motherfucking ass. And to be honest, I don't fucking blame him. Because this man done went through a lot of motherfucking shit that I would have never known if none of this shit would have never transpired. So now they end up at the hospital. But the father of my child is telling the net asshole to stay in the car. And the net asshole is like, why? And he's basically saying, this shit ain't got nothing to do with you. But of course, she ain't listening. And she getting out that motherfucking car. And it's nothing that the father of my child can really fucking do, because he don't want her to goddamn expose every motherfucking thing. Because she know that they got a baby together. The mother and the father of my child. But remind you, those messages that the father of my child texts his mother using that nat ass hoe ass phone, the husband got all of that. So of course, the husband told me. And of course, hell yeah, I was mad as fuck. I was hurt. I was sad. It was so many emotions at one fucking time. Because the whole time I'm worried about your mental and I'm trying to figure out where you at, but you with this nat ass hoe. The husband like this shit. Cause he feel as if I got a plan. Yeah, I got one, bitch. Not for you though, hoe. So I asked him, can I please get those keys? And of course he's contemplating because he's like, what, is you gonna come get me back? So I told him, yeah. End up getting keys from his ass. But before I walked out, he gave me one of them phones from them two men.
Alright, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. What's she about to go to the hospital and do? One thing about it, though, is I'm really not sure how she knew that half of the conversation. Like, where did that come from? I don't know. She act like she had the drop on that call while the other call was going on. I don't know. So I'm about to do one more of these and I'm done. Hopefully she done too. It's your boy Mr. Israelite in this real life.